Friends, space enthusiasts, great audience, dear kids, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interesting, meaningful and entertaining Weeral Talk. Today's topic, India's cosmic journey, unveiling the marvels of ISRO. Friends, let us discuss ISRO's origins and progression through its achievements, capabilities, contribution to the most significant sustainable development program of Government of India, its unique missions and international collaborations. I have included interesting ISRO facts with excellent flow from segment or stage 1 to 12, which includes segment 1 is Introduction to ISRO, segment 2 is Humble Beginnings and Growth of ISRO, third segment is ISRO's Milestones and Technological Prowess, fourth segment is the most significant, the Space Technology for Sustainable Development Program. Segment 5, ISRO's key projects which are bringing space technology to rural India. Segment 6 is Indian Remote Sensing Program and Launch Vehicles. Segment 7 is ISRO's diverse satellite fleet, interesting missions. Segment 8 is ISRO's most interesting missions and its unique facts. Segment 9 is global collaborations. Segment 10 is ISRO's Robotics Development Program, a visionary initiative for wellness of Indian citizens, their families, homes, nation, and space missions. Segment 11 is Government of India's encouragement to space sector. Segment 12 is Conclusion for Space Wellness with Great Hope. Hello space enthusiasts, let us discuss it in detail. First segment is Introduction to Indian Cosmic Science and Stepping of ISRO into the Universal Research. India's journey in space science is deeply rooted in our rich, ancient astronomical knowledge. Building on this profound legacy, let us now explore the remarkable modern advancements and pioneering efforts of ISRO. The Weeral Talk, the podcast where we explore the incredible advancements and fascinating stories behind India's space program. Today, let us dive deep into the world of Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO. ISRO's inspiring slogan is Space Technology in the Service of Humankind. Truly encapsulates its profound mission and guiding philosophy. So, buckle up and prepare to be amazed as we now uncover some truly remarkable facts about ISRO. Now, segment 2, which is Humble Beginnings, Growth of ISRO, its strategic space ports. Indian Space Research Organization, which is known as Bharatiya Antariksha Anusandhan Sangathan in Hindi. Story begins with ISRO's humble origins. The journey towards space exploration for India was officially initiated in 1962 when the Government of India established the Indian National Committee for Space Research, or INCOSPAR. This committee eventually found its home under the Department of Space. INCOSPAR was a brainchild of the then Prime Minister Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru, who brought to life through the visionary recommendations of a truly great scientist of a time, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Dr. Sarabhai served as the first chairman of INCOSPAR, who is considered as the founding father of ISRO. The formal establishment of ISRO, as we know, it took place on 15th August 1969. INCOSPAR officially transitioned into the Indian Space Research Organization. Initially, it was a part of the Department of Atomic Energy before being included within the Department of Space. ISRO's headquarters are located in the vibrant and beautiful city of Bangalore. For those who appreciate precision according to navigation science, it is coordinating at 13 degree 2 minutes 7 seconds north, which is latitude, and 77 degree 34 minutes and 16 seconds east, which is longitude. When it comes to launching rockets into space, ISRO has its strategic spaceports. Yes, ISRO has its strategic spaceports. ISRO established its first rocket launching station, which is Thumba Equatorial Rocket Launching System, Thumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, on November 1963 in Thumba, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala, which was primarily used for atmospheric and ionospheric studies. The primary one is Satish Dhawan Space Center, situated in Sriharikota, Tirupati district, Andhra Pradesh. Its location is ideal, offering a good launch azimuth corridor for various missions and benefiting from its proximity to the equator, which is advantageous for eastward launches. It has 2 launch pads supporting the launch of all 3 types of ISRO-developed space launch vehicle rockets, like the PSLV, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, the GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, and LVM-3 Launch Vehicle Mark III. Prime Minister Modi laid foundation stone for the other spaceports facilities at SSLV Launch Complex in Kulashekharapattinam, a coastal village in Thoothukudi district of Tamil Nadu, on February 28, 2024. This location on the Bay of Bengal also provides an excellent launch azimuth corridor, ensuring safety by launching rockets over the ocean. Segment 3: Milestones and Technological Prowess. ISRO built its very first satellite named Aryabhata on April 19, 1975. It was a fitting tribute to the ancient Indian astronomer and mathematician genius. This pioneering satellite was launched by Soviet Union's space agency Interkosmos using a Russian Cosmos 3M rocket from the Kapustin-Yar launch and development site. This was part of the Soviet Interkosmos program, which provided access to space for friendly nations. A significant milestone arrived in 1980 when India became the 7th country in the world to undertake orbital launches. ISRO achieved this feat by launching the satellite RS-1 aboard the indigenously built launch vehicle SLV-3. Prior to India, Soviet Union, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Italy, and France had accomplished orbital launches. In 1981, ISRO further expanded its capabilities by launching an experimental communication satellite named Apple. One of the ISRO's most remarkable attributes, and something it's globally recognized for, is its ability to execute space missions at significantly lower costs compared to the other space agencies in the world. This cost effectiveness is largely due to the indigenous development of most rockets and satellite components. Subsequently, ISRO developed a range of small lift and medium lift launch vehicles, enabling the agency to deploy various satellites and undertake diverse space missions. Indeed, ISRO stands as one of the only 6 government space agencies worldwide that possesses full launch capabilities, including the ability to deploy cryogenic rocket engines for launching extraterrestrial missions and satellites. Friends, now let us know what is cryogenic engine. A cryogenic engine is a type of rocket engine that requires its fuels to be stored at extremely low temperatures to maintain them in a liquid state. We are talking about liquid oxygen, which exists below -183 degrees Celsius, and liquid hydrogen, which exists below -253 degrees Celsius. These supercooled fuels generate the powerful thrust velocity needed for rockets in orbital space flight. ISRO's mastery of cryogenic engine technology is truly legendary. After receiving approval in the year of 1994, ISRO developed its first and massive 7.5-ton cryogenic engine around the year 2000. They successfully tested this indigenous cryogenic engine in 2003. And then, in historic moment in 2014, ISRO made India's legendary entry into an elite group of 6 nations by successfully making a flight with its indigenous cryogenic engine for the launch of the GSLV D5 rocket. In the month of August 2016, ISRO conducted the maiden short-duration experimental flight test of its scramjet engine from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. The vehicle achieved a hypersonic flight at approximately Mach 6 speed record, which is 7,350 kilometers per hour speed, which is extraordinary at an altitude of 20 kilometers. With this, India became the 4th after USA, Russia, European space agencies to demonstrate the flight testing of a scramjet engine. ISRO has collaborated with Defense Research and Development Organization for its key missions. Significantly, scramjet technology is crucial for reducing launch costs, developing reusable launch vehicles. Segment 4. Space Technology for Sustainable Development. Beyond its technological marvels, ISRO's core objective as an exemplary organization aligns with the Department of Space aim to promote sustainable development by applying space science and technology for the social and economic benefit of the nation. The concept of smart villages, towns, cities, and countries implies that their citizens have ready access to the clean water and air, clean and comfortable housing, clean and comfortable access to the houses, to the societies, hygienic and nutritious food, sustainable employment, clean energy and electricity, preferably powered by renewable sources, clean public spaces. Looking towards future prospects, perhaps in the near future, smart villages, towns, cities and countries will also feature advanced drainage systems. This will be equipped with unmanned, automatic and mechanized cleaning systems, preventing any wastewater accumulation from direct exposure to the weather. All these advancements are achievable through technology, through engineering, and their implementation can truly entitle communities as smart villages, smart towns, smart cities, smart states, smart countries, and ultimately a smart and peaceful world. Space agencies like ISRO could play a pivotal role in realizing this vision. ISRO actively assists the Government of India in formulating and implementing policies related to renewable energy production, thereby contributing significantly to achieving the goal of sustainable development. The renewable energy is of paramount importance for sustainable smart development programs across the globe. Providing Earth observation data and tools, ISRO plays a crucial role in renewable resource assessment. For instance, ISRO has developed a comprehensive solar atlas for India using data from Indian geostationary satellites like Kalpana-1 and INSAT 3D. This atlas provides crucial information essential for estimating solar energy potential at different locations across the country. Furthermore, ISRO provides useful data to boost solar energy production, to boost renewable energy production. Their visualization of Earth observation data and archival system portal features a solar calculator, which enables the preparation of optimal location reports for solar power projects, all made possible with the technology of the Cartosat 3 satellite. For wind power production, ISRO utilizes satellite data from scatterometer and altimeter instruments, combined with numerical models to access ocean wind and wave energy resources. This is an integral part of their wind and wave energy assessment efforts. ISRO's collaboration and partnership with government agencies like Niti Aayog and MNRE, which is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, have led to the development of the geospatial energy map of India, leveraging in incredible capabilities of its satellite fleet. This comprehensive GIS-based map combines information on all renewable energy resources with their transportation and transmission networks, offering a holistic view for a better planning and investment decisions. ISRO's data and tools directly support the MNRE's efforts to promote and expand renewable energy development, renewable energy deployment nationwide. Schemes such as the solarization of Modhera. Yes, solarization of Modhera is India's first village equipped with solar power energy for 24/7. It's made possible with the help of solar potential data provided by ISRO. ISRO is also actively working on methodologies for its short-term solar forecasting, such as 15-minute solar forecasts, which can significantly help solar power plant operators in scheduling their operations more efficiently. They have been even estimated the rooftop solar potential for numerous Indian villages, towns and cities, providing valuable data for urban renewable energy planning. Their international collaboration in this area is noticeable. ISRO shares its expertise and tools globally include Africa. Samina mina waka waka samina mina zangaleva. This time for Africa, which translates to come do it, highlighting the importance and significance of the moment with Africa, because for our reference, Africa has great potential for renewable energy production. Upon the request of the International Solar Alliance (ISA) and global version as a part of India's commitment to COP, which is Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, shortly known as COP, ISRO developed Solar Calculator for Africa. In summary, ISRO plays a pivotal role in assisting the Government of India's renewable energy policies by providing crucial data in this field, developing analytical tools and collaborating with key government agencies worldwide. This support enables better resource assessment, informed policy decisions, and effective implementation of renewable energy projects across the nation and maybe across the globe in near future. Segment 5. Bringing space to rural India. Bringing space technology to rural India. ISRO's impact isn't just felt in boardrooms and research labs. It reaches directly into the lives of Indian citizens, especially in rural areas. ISRO has launched Village Resource Centers (VRCs) to improve the quality of life in rural, village or town areas or semi-urban areas. These centers provide vital data services for telemedicine, enhancing healthcare programs, and offering agricultural information to improve farming practices for Indian farmers. They also focus on health, sanitization, and environmental awareness e-governance programs to help citizens benefit from government welfare programs and other useful information systems for animal husbandry, dairy, and fisheries. Segment 6. Indian Remote Sensing Program and Launch Vehicles, including IRS series, applications, and types of rockets. ISRO maintains the big fleet of remote sensing satellites, all functioning for agricultural upgradation, forestry and ecology, sustainable development program, environmental protection, weather forecasting, weather wellness, defense, broadcasting, telecommunication, navigation, disaster management, geographic information systems, distance education, natural resource and landform information, skill development programs, water resources and irrigation, mineral exploration improvement in sustainable way. ISRO's Indian Remote Sensing Program is cornerstone of its civilian welfare initiatives. According to ISRO, their first IRS satellite, IRS-1A, was launched from the Soviet Cosmodrome at Baikonur on 17th March 1988. This marked the beginning of a series of indigenous state-of-the-art remote sensing satellites. The IRS program is a series of Earth observation satellites operated by ISRO, largely used for a wide range of applications, including ISRO has developed three primary types of launch vehicles or three types of rockets. The PSLV, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, the GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, and the Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Mark III, which is GSLV Mark III or LVM. These robust technology vehicles are the workhorses of India's space program. Let us discuss segment 7. ISRO's diverse satellite fleet and interesting cost-effective programs and missions. ISRO's cost-effective programs are largely due to the indigenous development of most rockets and satellite systems. With this, ISRO operates a diverse fleet of satellites that serve a multitude of purposes. Satellites can be broadly categorized based on their applications and purpose. Number 1. Communication satellites. Working directly, indirectly, ISRO plays a highly significant foundational role, enabling and advancing 5G internet connectivity in India. INSAT and GSAT series. The INSAT system is one of the largest domestic communication satellite systems in the Asia-Pacific region, providing services for telecommunications, television broadcasting, satellite news gathering, societal applications, weather forecasting, disaster warning, and search and rescue operations. INSAT 3Ds is a recent example. GSAT satellites. These are advanced communication satellites supporting a wide range of services, including broadband internet, direct-to-home television, and VSAT, which is very small aperture terminal services. Number 2. Earth Observation Satellites. IRS, Indian Remote Sensing Series. EOS, Earth Observation Satellite Series. This is the largest constellation of remote sensing satellites for civilian use in the world. They provide data in various resolutions for applications such as agriculture, water resources management, urban planning, environmental monitoring, urban redevelopment programs, disaster management, and forestry. Examples include ResourceSat 2, the Cartosat series like Cartosat 3 and OceanSat. Megatropics focused on studying the water cycle and energy exchanges, while SCADSat is dedicated to providing data on ocean winds for weather forecasting. Number 3. Navigation satellites. NAVIC, Navigation with Indian Constellation, or IRNSS, Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. This is India's independent regional navigation satellite system, providing accurate positioning information to the users in India and a region extending up to 1500 kilometers beyond its borders. ISRO worked jointly with Airport Authority of India to meet emerging demands of civil aviation for the positioning, navigation and timing based on the independent satellite navigation system. Gagan is one of the best examples under this collaboration. Gagan is known as Global Positioning System Aided Geo-Augmented Navigation, a space-based augmentation system jointly developed by ISRO and the Airports Authority of India. It augments GPS signals to improve accuracy, integrity, and availability for civil aviation and the other applications. Number 4. Scientific and experimental satellites. These satellites are launched to conduct research in various fields such as astronomy, astrophysics, planetary science, atmospheric science, and technology development. Aryabhat was an early experimental satellites under this category. Other well-known experimental satellites launched for specific technology demonstrations and educational purposes include the Chandrayaan series, Mangalyaan, Astrosats, and Aditya L1. Number 5. Meteorological satellites. Meteorological satellites primarily used for weather monitoring, forecasting, and climate studies. The INSAT series includes meteorological payloads and dedicated meteorological satellites like INSAT 3DR, provide crucial data for tracking cyclones, monitoring rainfall, and studying atmospheric phenomena. Let us talk about Segment 8, ISRO's most interesting missions and unique facts. Now, for some of ISRO's most interesting missions and some truly unique facts that highlight their spirit of innovation and perseverance. World record for satellite launch. On February 15, 2017, ISRO set a world record by launching 104 satellites in a single mission using its Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV C-37. This included a Cartosat 2 series satellite, ISRO Nano satellites INS-1A and INS-1B, with other 101 other national foreign satellites. Lunar water discovery. ISRO's first lunar mission, Chandrayaan-1, launched in 2008, is credited with the significant discovery of water molecules on the Moon, a finding later confirmed by American Space Agency NASA. With this mission, India became the fourth country to place its flag on the Moon's surface. ISRO became first to enter Martian orbit on its maiden attempt. The Mars Orbiter mission, Mangalyaan, made India the first Asian country and the first in the world to successfully enter Martian orbit on its very first attempt in 2013. It was a truly remarkable feat, making India the fourth entity to reach Mars orbit after Russia, America, and European space agencies. South Pole Lunar Landing. Chandrayaan-3, launched on July 14, 2023, made history by successfully soft landing near the moon's south pole on August 23, 2023. This achievement made India the first nation to reach this unexplored, challenging, and scientifically significant South Polar Lunar region. Named after an astronomer and a village, India's first satellite, Aryabhatta, launched in 1975, was named after the renowned 5th century Indian astronomer. Interestingly, it was fabricated in a village in Karnataka sharing the same name, Aryabhatta. Church turned space museum. The Thumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, THRLS, where ISRO began its operations, was initially located in a church. The local bishop, recognizing the mission's potential, agreed to the collaboration. The church was later converted into a space museum. ISRO follows some traditional rituals before launching a new satellite. ISRO scientists often perform a traditional coconut ceremony for good luck, reflecting a unique blend of traditional and high-tech endeavors. Commercial arm. ISRO's commercial wing, New Space India Limited, NSIL, has successfully attracted international clients, having launched over 433 foreign satellites, which is a remarkable achievement, which highlights India's competitiveness in the global space launch market. Developing human spaceflight capability, ISRO is actively working on the Gaganyaan program, India's ambitious human spaceflight initiative aiming to send Indian astronauts into low Earth orbit. NAVIC, Indigenous Navigation System. ISRO has developed its own regional satellite navigation system called NAVIC, which is navigation with Indian constellation, providing accurate positioning and timing services for various applications, including national security and disaster management. Space docking demonstration. On January 16, 2025, ISRO successfully conducted the SpaceX spacecraft docking experiment mission, marking India's first demonstration of space docking capabilities, crucial for future complex missions and human spaceflight. Studying the Sun, ISRO launched Aditya L1 on January 1st, 2024. India's first space-based solar observatory dedicated to studying the sun and space weather. It is positioned in a halo orbit where a spacecraft maintains its position relative to two larger bodies due to gravitational balance, offering advantages like continuous observation of the sun with the efficient fuel usage and Lagrange point of gravitational balance. Exploring X-ray polarimetry, ISRO launched the X-ray polarimeter satellite, which is XPOSat, on the PSLV C58 in January 2024, making India only the second country to have dedicated astronomy mission to study the polarization of cosmic X-rays. Planned interplanetary missions. ISRO has ambitious plans for future interplanetary missions, including a Venus orbitary mission, which is Sukrayan, expected in March 2028, a potential return mission to Mars, Mangalyaan 2. They are also collaborating with Japan for the Lunar Polar Exploration Mission, which is LUPEX, and planning Chandrayaan 4, a lunar sample return mission. Now, friends, let us discuss segment 9, which is ISRO's global collaboration with various space agencies and countries around the globe. Since its establishment, ISRO has been catering to the needs of the nation while playing a crucial role in the field of science, research, navigation, sustainable development, communication, agriculture, technology, defense programs, aerospace programs, weather forecasting, education, and entertainment. ISRO has also a robust international cooperation strategy, having signed space cooperative documents with 61 countries and 5 multilateral bodies. These collaborations aim to enhance India's space program, augment space science and Earth observation databases widen ground station networks, improve products and service through joint experiments, and contribute to global initiatives. Let's highlight some key collaborations. First, ISRO's collaboration with USA's NASA. Jointly, the NISAR, NASA plus ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar mission, is a joint effort to co-develop and launch a dual-frequency synthetic aperture radar satellite for remote sensing, which is mapping the entire globe every 12 days to provide consistent data on various environmental aspects. Second is ISRO's collaboration with Russian space agency Roscosmos. ISRO has undertaken various interesting missions with this collaboration, including Aryabhatta and notably development of its cryogenic engine. The other are Earth observation satellites like Bhaskara 1, 2, contributing to Indian remote sensing in meteorology, oceanography, and hydrology. ISRO has worked with Roscosmos, flew India's first cosmonaut Rakesh Sharma to space as a part of joint intercosmos mission aboard the Soviet Soyuz T-11 spacecraft showcased monumental achievement for India's human spaceflight aspirations. Other ongoing missions include Gaganyaan mission, Roscosmos helping in sending Indian astronauts to Earth's lower orbit, including training of astronauts, providing technical and consulting support. India and Russia are working together to enhance a better navigation system, including India's Navig system and Russia's GLONASS system. Other missions include lunar exploration and space safety programs in the United Nations Outer Space Committee. ISRO's collaboration with French space agency CNES, Centre National d'Études Spatiales. Several missions including Megatropics, Saral, Trishna, Apple, Megatropics 2011, a joint satellite mission for studying the tropical atmosphere and climate. Saral, which is satellite for Altica and Arcos 2013, a joint mission for studying the ocean using altimeter. Trishna, thermal infrared imaging satellite for high-resolution natural resource assessment. A joint Earth observation satellite mission in its initial stages. It was France that launched Apple in 1981. Fourth, ISRO's collaboration with Japanese space agency JAXA, which is Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. LUPEX, which is Lunar Polar Exploration Mission, a joint mission to explore Moon's polar regions, especially targeting permanently shaded areas for water presence and the potential for a sustainable lunar station. Fifth, ISRO's collaboration with European Space Agency ESA. ISRO has cooperative arrangements with ESA and other European bodies like EUMETSAT, European Organization for the Exploitation of Meteorological Satellites, and ECMWF, European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecast. Sixth, ISRO's collaboration with Australian Space Agency ASA. India's ISRO and the Australian Space Agency ASA have significantly strengthened their collaboration, particularly the partnership encompasses broader areas like Earth observation, satellite navigation, space situational awareness, applied space medicine. India's ambitious Gaganyaan human spaceflight mission outlines Australia's crucial role in crew and crew module recovery for Gaganyaan, especially for contingency scenarios near Australian waters. Other mission under ISRO Australian Space Agency collaboration includes Space Maitri, which is mission for Australia, India's technology research and innovation in the field of space exploration. Seventh, ISRO's collaboration with German Aerospace Center DLR. ISRO and the German Aerospace Center DLR share a long-standing and productive collaboration across various aspects of space technology and research. Key highlights include Earth observation and remote sensing, scientific missions and payloads, space situational awareness, future prospects in the areas like satellite development and propulsion technology. 8. ISRO's collaboration with UK Space Agency UKSA. The Indian Space Research Organisation and the UK Space Agency have stronger and growing partnership driven by shared interest in space science, technology and commercial opportunities. Key aspects of their collaboration include lunar and planetary exploration, commercial space sector, Earth observation, climate change, capacity building, and skill development, and the other MOUs. Including the other countries' collaboration, ISRO has provided launch services to numerous countries, significantly boosting its global space role. As of early 2025, India has launched satellites for 34 countries. Collaborations exist with countries across Asia, Africa, Europe, Latin America, Brazil, United Arab Emirates on various space exploration aspects. The South Asia satellite GSAT-9, launched by ISRO in 2017, this satellite serves the needs of SAARC nations, which is Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives, Nepal, and Sri Lanka for communication and disaster management. Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO and the China National Space Administration CNSA signed MOU in 2014, which aims to establish cooperation in the exploration and uses of outer space for peaceful purposes. In the near future, may ISRO could collaborate with Chinese Space Agency CNSA for more meaningful joint projects which could develop human rehabilitation in space with sustainability, value addition in space, pollution mitigation, and so on. ISRO's commitment to self-reliance, coupled with its willingness to collaborate internationally, has truly propelled India into a prominent position in the global space community. 10th segment, ISRO's Robotics Development Program, a visionary initiative for wellness of Indian citizens, their families, homes, nation, and space missions. The Indian Space Research Organisation is set to revolutionize robotics in India and globally through its ambitious space exploration endeavors and commitment to homegrown technology. ISRO's needs for humanoids and advanced robotics for space missions, particularly for establishing human colonies on the other planets where direct human presence is initially impossible, is a major driving force. These advancements will significantly push the boundaries of robotic locomotion, navigation, power management, and scientific instrumentation. ISRO is also developing robotic arms for on-orbit servicing and debris management, as evidenced by missions like the ISRO Servicer mission and Relocatable Robotic Manipulator Technology Demonstrator (RRMTD). Furthermore, the development of the Vyom-Mitra humanoid for the Gaganyaan mission marks a significant stride in humanoid robotics and human-robot interaction in extreme environments. Technologies for docking and rendezvous crucial for future space stations and complex deep space missions are also under active development. Beyond space, ISRO actively fosters robotics research and development through initiatives like the ISRO Robotics Challenge and collaborates extensively with academia and industry. Their increasing focus on artificial intelligence and machine learning for autonomous space robots will yield substantial benefits for artificial intelligence and machine learning development in India. The demanding nature of space robotics also boosts indigenous manufacturing capabilities in advanced materials, sensors, and control systems. Crucially, many technologies developed for space robotics, such as advanced navigation and precise manipulators, have direct applications on the Earth in fields like healthcare, manufacturing, agriculture, disaster management, and defense. This extensive work will also cultivate a highly skilled workforce in robotics and related fields. In essence, ISRO's pursuit of complex space missions serves as a powerful catalyst for robotics innovation, positioning India as a significant player in the global robotics landscape, with potential spin-off benefits for sustainable agriculture, pollution control, and even economical food production for both humans and animals. Now, Segment 11. Government of India's encouragement for space exploration. Overseeing the vast capacity and opportunities of the space sector, ISRO has consistently received encouragement from successive governments, including significant support from the current administration led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. To propel India's space sector forward, the Government of India has increased budget allocation, encouraging private sector participation. 150 private startups have collaborated with ISRO to work with upcoming ambitious space projects. Government has set an ambitious goal for space sector of India driven by ISRO. Includes key goals such as Human Space Flight Mission 2027, Bharat Antariksha Station 2035, Indian Astronaut on Moon 2040. With its human space flight, Mars-Venus interplanetary missions, India continues to emphasize its commitment to international cooperation in space, aiming to reach higher together, to explore space for the benefit of us all. Then, segment 12, the conclusion with the most significant and meaningful hope. Finally, let us conclude with the significant hope of CO2-less, emission-less, the sustainable space missions and projects in the very near future to let space be sustainable with our world's cosmic progress and developments in presence of humanity in space. To successfully establish sustainable future development programs in space, what an incredible journey through the world of ISRO. From its humble beginnings to its ambitious interplanetary missions, ISRO continues to inspire and innovate, truly living up to its motto of space technology in the service of humankind. Thank you, friends, for listening. Great audience, kids, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on a very special Weeral Talk with topic of India's cosmic journey, unveiling through the marvels of ISRO. We will be back soon with more fascinating Weeral Talk with more interesting things. Thank you.